Throwing now. Flush down now to his left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. Now that right there, that is right.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. 28 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And that's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Texans scoop it. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, They were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Mixon with a first down carry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Mixon running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Dell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. The quick slant caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of 5.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Texans 20, Panthers nothing.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the set. Here we go.
A give up the middle. Hubbard fighting him off. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Blue strike. Ready.
Throwing. Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
White, down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Young working out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this...
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Whoa! And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. They drop this down to Warren. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now, Wilson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On second down, a run with Harris. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third down and 9.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Tight.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. To the left side, he's got Njoku.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Give up the middle to Harris. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 10.
Wilson to throw.
3rd and 9.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, The other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick, so it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On first down, it's Winston. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up here, first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They go play action now. Wilson. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch. It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's Jameis. under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Russ. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A run. Here's Harris. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
Steelers 3.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Winston.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They get 15 on that game. It's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cleveland.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Winston. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Once again, it's Chubb. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to air this one out. Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I just want to nibble on your nibble.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Crowd left Yanni. Slow Silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Taken down back at the
Crowd left
49-yard
Yanni.
line.
Crowd left Yanni. Hey. No touch.
Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35. A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Jets 3, Eagles nothing.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. He finds Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Grant Calcaterra, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Smith has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Looking to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good for the Eagles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Dotson in motion right. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw is Rodgers. Caught, it's Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Wilson with it, complete. How did he stay on his feet? And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Throwing is Rodgers. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's in.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a
up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now